معاكم احمد بعيد بي سي ادفايزر، واليوم جايب لكم معلومات تهمكم في عالم البي سي وعالم الجيم. في كل جيمنج سيت اب من الاشياء المهمه طبعا اللي هي الشاشه. خلونا اعرفكم على المعلومات اللي بتفيدكم في وقت تختارون الشاشه المناسبه لكم. طبعا احجام الشاشه معروفه اللي هي 24 انش، 27، وطبعا بانل تايبس اللي هم الاي بي اس والتي ان. التي ان صار هاي اوت ديتد فنقدر نستثنيه. وعندنا طبعا اخر شيء اللي هو الفي اي. وشيء وايد مهم انك تختار ريزولوشن الشاشه يتناسب مع الجرافيك كارد اللي عندك. كان عندك كارت مثلا من اللو اند تروح على فول اتش دي، الميد رينج 2K، هاي اند 4K. وايد مهم تعرفون الميجا هرتز اللي موجوده على الشاشه. طبعا كل ما كان اعلى كل ما كان افضل، لكن عدد الهرتز وايد مربوط بالريزولوشن مالك. يعني اذا عندك فول اتش دي تروح 240 360. هني طبعا سرعه الاستجابه بتكون حدها عاليه. في رايي انا الشاشه المثاليه حق اغلب الجيمرز اللي هي شاشه 27 انش ريزولوشن 2K مع اي بي اس بانل و165 هرتز. في نفس الوقت سعرها ممتاز وفيوتشر بروف وتناسبك حق احتياجك.
Oh my gosh, when I first came in, I felt so welcome. The space was so cool and creative.
البداية كانت شوية صعبة، بس عقب مع الخبرة اللي اكتسبناها مع التريننج اللي حصلناه من ايلين كلاش، يعني ما شاء الله يعني قدرنا ان ننجز ونصير احسن.
الحلو في البرنامج انه مو بس اقدر اكون في الاي سبورت، اقدر حتى انا ابي اتعلم شيء في صوب البرودكشن، اقدر اروح هناك اتعلم مثل كتصوير الافتتاح. رحت معاهم
being behind the camera, learning how it all works with the lighting, and it's just been a great experience. I feel like I've learned so much for something I've been passionate towards very quickly and very efficiently.
It was very challenging, but it was very rewarding at the same time because I was in constant communication with the team, and it was really fun to, have that back and forth of a concept we were both working towards.
ايلين كلاش اكاديمي اللي دائما نخبر الناس ان يشاركوا معانا، سجلوا على روابط التواصل الاجتماعي، وفي في طاقم اداري يساعدك تطلع باحسن صوره.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنت وشنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلاً لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم، أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم. فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب. خلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبونه.
Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Because of gaming, we tend to have very rounded shoulders. So here are some exercises that you can do to help strengthen that. Number one, grab a band and just pull your shoulders apart, strengthening those back muscles. You can do anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. So here is another exercise that you can do to help stretch your chest muscle. This tends to get very tight and short because of our gaming position. So what you want to do is put your hands on a wall and then open up your chest and hold for around 30 seconds to get a nice big stretch. For these exercises, you can do them between your sets, while you're waiting in the lobby, or while you're just resting at home. Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Getting a good night's sleep for any gamer is crucial. It will help improve cognitive thinking, reaction time, and reduce brain fog. This will help your brain excel and make better decisions in high-stress situations. Here are our 3 best tips for a good night's sleep. Number 1, create a routine. The more consistent you are with what time you go to bed, the more likely you're going to have a good night's sleep. Number 2, try to limit your gaming and light exposure to 1 hour before bedtime to minimize your light exposure. And number 3, create a dark room for your body to get used to the space and get ready for bed.
معاكم احمد بعيد بي سي ادفايزر، واليوم جايب لكم معلومات تهمكم في عالم البي سي وعالم الجيم. في كل جيمنج سيت اب من الاشياء المهمه طبعا اللي هي الشاشه. خلونا اعرفكم على المعلومات اللي بتفيدكم في وقت تختارون الشاشه المناسبه لكم. طبعا احجام الشاشه معروفه اللي هي 24 انش، 27 و32، وطبعا البانل تايبس اللي هم الاي بي اس والتي ان. التي ان صار هاي اوت ديتد فنقدر نستثنيه. وعندنا طبعا اخر شيء اللي هو الفي اي. وشيء وايد مهم انك تختار ريزولوشن الشاشه يتناسب مع الجرافيك كارد اللي عندك. كان عندك كارت مثلا من اللو اند تروح على فول اتش دي، الميد رينج 2K، هاي اند 4K. وايد مهم تعرفون الميجا هرتز اللي موجود على الشاشه. طبعا كل ما كان اعلى كل ما كان افضل، لكن عدد الهرتز وايد مربوط بالريزولوشن مالك. يعني اذا عندك فول اتش دي تروح 240، 360. هني طبعا سرعه الاستجابه بتكون حدها عاليه. فرايي انا الشاشه المثاليه حق الاغلب الجيمرز اللي هي شاشه 27 انش ريزولوشن 2K مع اي بي اس بانل و165 هرتز. في نفس الوقت سعرها ممتاز وفيوتشر بروف وتناسبك حق احتياجك.
Oh my gosh, when I first came in, I felt so welcome. The space was so cool and creative.
البداية كانت شوية صعبة، بس عقب مع الخبرة اللي اكتسبناها مع التريننج اللي حصلناه من ايلين كلاش، يعني ما شاء الله يعني قدرنا ان ننجز ونصير احسن.
الحلو في البرنامج انه مو بس اقدر اكون في الاي سبورت، اقدر حتى ان وقت انا ابي اتعلم شيء في صوب البرودكشن اقدر اروح هناك اتعلم مثل
Welcome to the third day of the Street Fighter 6 Quickfire Tournament. Before we go to the knockout stage tomorrow, our final 2 groups still need to show down. Hope you are ready to witness plenty of action. Let's get to know the players. Before we go to our amazing commentators, let us present to you the National Esports Qualifiers video.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنتوا شنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلا لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم. أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم. فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب. خلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبونه.
Thank you, Rehan, for the fantastic intro. Welcome, fellow viewers, to the third day of our Street Fighter 6 tournament. The action from yesterday got us closer to the final, and today we have two groups to conclude. My name is Al-East. Alongside with me is Oatmeal. How are you doing today, Oatmeal?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Very good. How do you rate yesterday's actions, and any suggestions, recommendations for our fighters today?
Well, I mean, yesterday we saw JP dominate a lot of the matches with the amount of poke that he has, and Yuri's combos were definitely difficult to deal with. So
fantastic. We're delighted to bring you the Island Clash Quickfire Tournament, made possible by our generous support from our sponsors, Zain and Temkeen. Their commitment to excellence allows us to continue providing you with high-quality entertainment. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to our sponsors for their valued partnership. For our gamers out there, the chance to showcase your skills and have the chance to represent our beautiful country and embark on the road to Riyadh for the Asian Esports Qualifiers of the World Esports Championship. Everything can be found on our website, tealflamingo.co. To those who would like to catch the action of the day, we are live on YouTube under our channel Island Clash Bahrain. For those who would like to watch everything else, everything is available on islandclash.bh on our Instagram account. Let's look at the group stages from yesterday and see who qualified for the final. As you can see that Yusuf B and Al Khabbaz, as my colleague said, JP and Yuri, the guys representing Yusuf B and Al Khabbaz, qualified for the final day tomorrow. So keep an eye out for tomorrow, and we're going to be ready for the action. Otherwise, Oatmeal, can you give me the structure of our tournament?
yeah, well, all the matches today are going to be a double round robin, which is and they're going to need to win the best 3 of 3.
So best three matches of three games. So we wish you guys all the best of luck. Now that's out of the way. Now let's head to the action, and we are going to head to our first match of the live stream. It's Sammy Boy against AMEELO. Let's see who takes the first match on stream. We see we're going to be seeing which characters. I'm assuming they're going to be selecting characters. I know some characters are going to be chosen, like as you see Marissa is available and E Honda. They're I think practicing at the moment, but I think we have started the match, and a grapple, a quick attack by E Honda takes away half the power of Sammy Boy.
E Honda's bar is looking very low. He's depleted, and now he's going to need to try and recover while getting pushed back into the corner. But he reversals with a clean grab, pushing away the Marissa. They're both trying to go for aerial attacks, but they hit a reversal. Let's see what carries on.
What carries on right now? AMEELO right now is taking the advantage of Sammy Boy. A couple of quick spears by E Honda, and the first KO goes to AMEELO.
E Honda hitting the end there with some clean headbutts and a lot of good aerials. He's using his whole kit very well here.
He's using also his drive rush as well perfectly into a grapple that takes a lot of damage by E Honda. A fantastic drop by E Honda at the moment. E Honda is taking the lead as well in the second round of the first match.
E Honda utilizing that corner very well here, trying to go for a drive rush. Oh, but it gets punished, countered immediately, slamming them straight back. He gets pushed back into the corner now, and he's getting beaten and bullied. Ooh, but he hits a grab.
E-Honda, his special move. I think it's the first special move right now, and I think Marissa is going to be in trouble, and a KO, and Jamiilo takes the first match. Let's see if he can counter that and continue with his onslaught to have the second match of the day.
That was a very nice critical art at the end of the match there to win it up.
Very, very beautiful art. Let's see if Marissa as well right now counters and tries to attack from Sammy Boy. Sammy Boy right now is in trouble at the moment. Right now, a quarter of his life is gone. A drive rush is used. Unfortunately, it does not connect. And Jamiilo uses his spatial awareness of where the player is to inflict the most amount of damage.
Honda pushing him straight back into the corner. But now he's stunned and he's looking for a recovery. Okay, he gets it clean, but he keeps getting pushed back, further back. Jamiilo trying to take the lead on the E-Honda, but E-Honda is not losing that much health. He hits a clean grab and he's one hit away from winning, which he gets with a punish counter.
Jamiilo does well, taking the first round of the second match. Round 2, fight!
E-Honda coming in with a clean headbutt, but it misses. He gets jumped over and he gets grabbed, pushing him straight back into a corner. Going in for an overhead, kicking him, comboing him in the corner.
Because you can see that the corner is, you need to get away from the corner. Like the corner is death, equals death, as you know, in Street Fighter, in every Street Fighter. So the Thousand Hands into a special move. Right now, E-Honda has Marissa in the sumo wrestling area and knocks her out right now. Marissa Sammy Boy is on his last breath, and it's a KO by Jamil. Jamil wins the first match of the on-stream day.
Very good plays from both fighters here. A lot of close-up encounters.
Yeah, very good close encounters. Very good attacks. Right now is fantastic play by Jamil right now. Jamil finishes the day right now with a win here. He has a couple of wins, I think, off-stream as well. Most players have played on-stream and off-stream.
Yeah. Earlier today, the vibe was electric in here with everybody doing the backstage matches.
Yeah. Our audience is full. Everybody's here. We can hear like the cheers, and I'm sure you're going to hear it during the on-stream matches, especially for those who's cheering for those players.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm excited to see the rest of these matches today. We have some
fantastic players. Let's head to the next matchup. It's going to be KMZ against Sammy Boy. Let's see if Sammy Boy can pick up a win against KMZ. KMZ has been doing well on off-stream matches. Let's see if he continues his onslaught on stream as well.
Yeah, I think the Sammy Boy might lock in the Marissa again, but after such a humiliating defeat, he might choose a different person.
Maybe you have to switch up your characters because you don't want to end up on the same character. But that's the thing. Usually players tend to main a character and stay with that guy, develop him, learn his move, learn his tactics, and eventually be good in that character. Switching up between characters can cause a problem, especially unless you're good in different characters.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you want to pick a character that's usually a good all-rounder. You don't want to get stuck in corners a lot, and you need to know everything your character does to truly perform.
Exactly. As you know, Luke is one of the broken characters in this game, and so far I haven't seen anyone utilize Luke in any of the fights.
I'm really surprised by that, actually. Luke is so broken and nobody's really playing him.
Oh, there we go. I speak of the devil. I think Luke is available right now. No, I think Kimberly. Right now there's a switch up. I think Sammy Boy is going with Luke at the moment. I think he heard us because he's overpowered, and you can see that KMZ right now is choosing Ken. It's the old generation against the new generation. Who comes out on top in this matchup between these fantastic players?
I'm excited to see because Luke is basically the new Ken and Ryu combined.
Exactly, it's the new generation versus old school versus new school. Let's see who heads up, who takes up this match between these fantastic players. Ken is ready, Sammy Boy is ready. Let's see, round 1, fight.
Luke trying to jump overhead, but he keeps getting pushed back. He hits them with a rush, gets hit by a Hadouken there. They're both trying to find ground. They're both shimmying towards each other, trying to find the perfect range to not get attacked and also rebuttal.
KMZ's spamming those projectiles one after the other. Tatsumaki into the corner right now. Sammy Boy is in trouble, needs to get out of that corner because that equals death. Quickly move out, try to escape. Drive rush gets cancelled, and a Tatsumaki right now by Ken, and an advantage. Right now KMZ is heading for his first victory unless Sammy Boy does something else.
Luke's drive gauge is looking a little bit low, so he's backing off into the corner to try and regain it without getting punished a bit too much. Now he's completely out of his bar, and his life force gets drained as well.
And a KO for KMZ. KMZ takes the first round. Round 2, fight.
Luke coming in straight with a drive rush, but it gets blocked by the Can. Can pushing him back with a Tatsumaki, spinning him straight back into that corner. He's comboing him, he's stringing him incredibly well. Armor break hit with a reversal and then a crush into a Shoryuken. This is an exciting match to watch.
This is a fast match. I can't keep up with the action at the moment. It's one-sided match right now. KMZ right now a perfect KO in the second round of the first match. Ken wins it. Let's see what happens in our second match. Can Sammy Boy do some different challenges? I'm assuming Sammy Boy is doing some changes right now. It's Ken against Ryu, the OGs of Street Fighter 1, 2, 3, whatever Street Fighter you play, those are the OG. Ryu versus Ken.
Yeah, I mean, the lore for the new game is really funny when you look at Luke.
How's that?
Well, no, not Luke. When you look at Ken, because Ken became a crypto bro and then went homeless, so now he went back to street fighting.
Really? Like, wow. He used to be a rich guy, but right now, I guess that broke him down, and now he's back homeless in his homeless attire at the moment.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make a difference. He's a great fighter from Street Fighter, like from original Street Fighter till now. He's been a fantastic. He's much quicker than Ryu. Ryu is slower, but has a stronger hit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Ken's, Pretty sure that Ken's frame data is a little bit lower than Ryu's, and he's bullying him straight into that corner. Ryu is low on health, and the Ken gets a perfect KO. Very nice to see.
KMZ ain't messing around here today. It's another perfect match for him, and another round goes to KMZ. Let's see if Sammy Boy can do anything, but I highly doubt it. Especially like right now, if you're not used to Ryu and how he's supposed to use him, you're gonna be in trouble right now. Spamming some projectiles right now, Ken.
The Ken is utilizing his kit very well here, but the Ryu doesn't seem to know what to do. They're both shimmying and trying to find the perfect range again. But the Ken keeps finding it. Ooh, and he gets blocked with the Shoryuken, thrown into a grab straight into that corner. As we know, the corner is death, so the Ryu is desperately fighting for his life, but he's out of his drive bar.
The drive bar is empty. If it's that empty, you're gonna have some trouble right now, but Ken is reading Sammy Boy, KMZ reading Sammy Boy's movements, and a quick counter, wonderful counter by Ken. Let's see if he can finish the match. KMZ does finish the match, and it goes 2-0 for KMZ. Wonderful GG KMZ. Unlucky Sammy Boy. Wish you the best of luck in other games. That's the 6th win of the day. KMZ is on a roll.
KMZ is on fire today. He is performing so well with his main.
Exactly. He's doing very well. He's going to be also headlining us the next match, but we'll get to that. Let's see how, like, what do you recommend, like, based on the players that you've seen so far, what do you recommend players, like, to offset, like, attacks or tactics like KMZ does? Like, what do you do?
That's the crowd.
And the crowd is going wild for
KMZ.
No, it's not for KMZ. It's the guy who's playing against him. What? I can't even rate. Chartusemiire. I think that's his name, but it's a very long name for us to pronounce. But like you said, at the moment, Chartusemiire has his fans in the corner, both wearing my shirt at the moment. Let's see if that brings him some luck.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder who both of them are going to play. I wonder if KMZ is going to lock it Can again.
Let's see. Depends. I can see some changes. Some players are going to be selected right now. Chartusemiire is using, I'm assuming he's going to be playing with Zangief. Zangief is a very strong character, especially if you can control his grapples, his throws, because like he's built like that.
Yeah, Zangief is built like that. I mean, I think I said yesterday, Zangief has the most grabs he's ever had in a game, in any Street Fighter game. I think he has 8.
If you can see on the other side of the screen, we have the fans right now watching the entertainment and entertained by everything that's happening on the screen. We're going to be with you live during the whole entire day today. So keep an eye, follow us on islandclash.bh to watch us and to see what the action of the day is.
So we see a Ken into a Zangief, both of them very up-close fighters.
And the fans are going crazy here in our island. Right now, Island Clash the roof is flying off the handle and everybody is happy. So let's see what happens in this matchup between Zangief and Ken. Round 1, fight!
Ken is a very up-close fighter, and so is Zangief, but Zen's trying to zone him to stop Zangief trying to get all of those grabs off on him.
That's the way to do it. You have to push him back.
Oh, of course, that's the only way that you can win into a Zangief, but Ken is also a very up-close bruiser. So it's going to be a very unique match to see. Zangief hits him with an overhead, and he's comboing. The crowd is going wild while he's trying to hit that drive rush.
Yeah.
He gets grabbed, thrown into the corner. Zangief knows that the corner is death, so he's pushing Ken out.
That's fine. We're gonna see what happens. And a throw right now. It happens. It's a quick attack by Zangief. Zangief right now is trying to take over the first match. Let's see if KMZ does some damage and try to bring him back.
Zangief's drive gauge is empty, but he still takes in the win. Nice KO.
Nice KO. Round 2 fight. Time to head into the second match right now. Let's see if KMZ can respond to right now to Zangief's attacks.
KMZ is trying to push the Zangief back with a nice reversal and a punish counter straight into a grab. He's throwing him with another grab again. This looks like Zangief is playing instead of Ken. He keeps throwing him back into that corner over and over. The Zangief needs to find a way to counter, and now he takes this grab.
Yeah, a fantastic trying attack, but like right now Zangief is in trouble at the moment and being held in the corner. Ken, right now KMZ is with his full power. Let's see if he can do the damage needed to be done to end this match. Fiery Tatsumaki right now that reduces the health bar, and a quick KO right now to Ken. The crowd is silent at the moment.
It appears that the crowd favorite is the Zangief player, so this is going to be a very interesting match if the Ken wins. The Ken is throwing out some Hadoukens, trying to get some range. Zangief using his special, and it connects, but it doesn't do enough damage. He's getting juggled into the air. He gets grabbed and slammed into the floor. Ken losing huge amounts of health.
That's the thing. If you don't avoid the grabs by Zangief, you're gonna be in trouble.
Definitely. Zangief looking for more range, trying to find that grapple that he keeps searching for. Ken creating more and more distance by throwing those fireballs out.
Exactly. That's the way to try to stop him. A quick attack into a Tatsumaki right now. Let's see Zangief right now in the corner. A quick combo, 1-2 punches by KMZ. One to fantastic into a special move, and I think right now that match is going to be over right now for KMZ, and KMZ takes the first KO and the first match of the third round, of the first match between him and Zangief.
That match was very exciting to watch, especially with a lot of the grabs coming from Ken. I thought I was watching two Zangiefs play against each other.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Let's see what happens in our second match between these two colossus.
Yeah. Ken is playing a lot more aggressively now as he was before. He's playing a lot more defensively, trying to poke him, but I think the Ken found his stride as he keeps forcing the Zangief back into the corner. Zangief is struggling to escape from that corner, but he keeps shimmying, trying to poke out the Ken, but the Ken perfectly counters him, pushing him into the corner. The Ken is going for a perfect. He's almost got it, but Zangief hits him with a clean grab, slamming away a quarter of his health bar. Zangief rushing, trying to grab the Ken, but Ken goes for a low blow. Ooh.
And a drive rush ends the first round of the second match. Round 2 fight. Let's see if KMZ can end the match right here.
Both of the players shimmying, trying to find that perfect distance again. Ken has gone back to his defensive style, forcing the Zangief back into that corner further and further. Ken jumps away, Zangief runs towards him, but he hits him with a clean uppercut. He keeps spamming those fireballs, trying to find a different way out, throwing the Zangief into that corner, kicking him, punching him, pushing him straight into that corner. The Zangief really has no counter to this. He's getting bullied here.
KMZ is not messing around right now, and the crowd is quiet at the moment for the attacks of Zangief. Let's see if the special move connects. It does, and into a pile driver, into a quick TKO by Randy Orton, if you remember him in wrestling.
Yeah, Zangief hitting him with the critical art there is very nice to see, but the Ken still has his full super attack bar.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Zangief going for a spin. The match is getting faster and higher pace. Zangief trying to close the distance, trying to get that quick kill. But the Ken comes in with another clean KO.
And the match is over. Right now, KMZ wins his 7th match of the day. Congratulations, KMZ. Unlucky. Chartusewani. I'm sorry. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. But let's say his name is Chart for the now. But 7 wins for KMZ. Unlucky Zangief. And those are 3 matches now. We got 6 matches to go for the first round, and then we're gonna take another break, and then we're gonna head for the next 6 matches of Group D. So we have 2 groups, so keep an eye and see who manages to win the next match. Right now, we're gonna head over to our 4th match of the day. Is KMZ against BUMFUZZLE.
This is going to be an interesting match because we saw KMZ play a lot of Ken.
So
I think that he's going to stick with the Ken again because he seems to be dominating and constantly getting those wins out.
That's the thing. Like, if you know how to use Ken, he's quite a fast character. Like, you can link up your attacks, you can link up your combos back to back, and like do a lot of damage, especially for Ken.
Yeah, Ken has very low frame delay, especially in this game. He keeps punching them. It looks like we're going to see a Manon into a Ken this match. That's going to be interesting because Manon has a lot of grabs, even though she's a bruiser. She has very long range with those grabs as well.
Manon is the new generation of Street Fighter. It's like Zangief against Manon. Manon is the new Zangief apparently for Street Fighter 6.
I mean, it seems like that, yeah, but Zangief's range is a lot shorter than Manon when it comes to the grabs, I believe.
Yeah, but right now, like, let's give you some background on Manon. Manon is a new character to Street Fighter 6. She's a ballet plus judo fighting style, influenced to be created by the upcoming 2024 Olympics. She's actually French, so it ties up together between Manon and like the way she is dressed for the 2024 Olympics in France.
Yeah, Manon has a lot of long-range moves, and Ken's trying to push them back, but also gaining that ground. He goes in for a punish counter. He's trying. Both of them are poking towards each other, trying to shimmy to see where the opponent's range is, just so they can find that perfect ground. Ken is low on health, where the Manon is almost full. Manon's drive bar is slowly regenerating. Ken punishing them, pushing them back into that corner. Let's see if the Ken can continue this lead. It's
a Shoryuken that takes him into the corner, but Manon manages to escape the corner that she's in. KMZ right now in the advantage right now, and BUMFUZZLE right now is in trouble because he's trying to reduce the power, like the life bar of KMZ at the moment.
Manon's drive bar is completely empty, and Ken is definitely abusing that fact. He's got Manon down to the same health as him, now chunking away at her with pokes, and he gets a clean kill with the drive bar.
And a KO, round 2 fight. Let's see who wins the second round.
And starting off the match with a Hadouken, followed by another Hadouken. Manon with a cancelling the air attack from the Ken here.
Trying, it's a bit difficult, like if your character does not have a projectile, it's very difficult to deal with characters with projectiles.
Definitely. I mean, both of them are sort of low on their drive gauge right now, but the Manon is building that drive gauge back up by pushing the Ken. Ken misses that attack very unfortunately. It looks like both of them are gonna fill up their critical arts at this point, or their super attacks.
BUMFUZZLE right now is in trouble. Let's see if Manon can capitalize, and KMZ tries to capitalize, and he does. 1 round again, back to KMZ. It's the final round of the first match, round 3 fight.
KMZ winning the last round with a clean judo flip there. So I want to see if KZ is gonna maintain those utilizations of the grabs, because Manon right now only has 3 stacks out of the 5.
Yeah, it is. Let's see if that happens, and let's see if this. Let's see who wins the first round, the first match between these two fantastic players.
Both of them going for low kicks, but Ken rushes in with a punish counter, and now he goes in for a super attack.
It's a fantastic super attack by Ken. Right now, half the power of KMZ is gone. Let's see if he can do some damage, and let's see if he can capitalize on that.
Ken doing some big damage coming in with a drive, but then it immediately gets countered by Manon. She's regaining a little bit of her health bar, but Ken is running low on his drive gauge. He goes in for another punish counter, and he's juggling them, comboing them straight into that corner. Manon knows that that's the corner of death, and they're trying to escape. Ken is out of his drive gauge, and he gets flipped. Manon now has 4 stacks. I think 1 or 2 more grabs, and Ken is done.
Let's see if Ken can use her critical art in this match to end this match, and it does, but it's not using it the critical art, but rather using the jujitsu, the judo style of fighting to end the first round. To end the final round of the first match. Let's head over to our next match. Let's see if BUMFUZZLE can try to take the match away from KMZ.
Ken starting the match off incredibly aggressive. He's constantly trying to close that ground while forcing Manon to accept his attacks and moves, but Manon hits a grab there and flips him.
Manon is in control right now of the match, but Ken right now stringing along a couple of combos and a couple of hits, which does well for him, but Manon right now is regenerating back her health from that attack.
Ken is completely out of his drive gauge, but he's trying to regenerate it. It's almost fully back up. Manon is also trying to poke Ken out and force him down, pushing Ken back into that corner. Ken using fireballs to try and go for it again. Ken immediately uses his drive gauge again, forcing Manon further back.
Fantastic plays right now by KMZ. Let's see if he can do some damage. Right now, BUMFUZZLE is at advantage and does a special move. Right now, a fire Tatsumaki, which is like I'm assuming his level 1 finisher.
I'm pretty sure it is. Ken trying to find even Ken's now backed up into the corner of death, getting bullied and flipped by the Manon. He just needs 1 or 2 good hits on the Manon to get the win. But Manon is not letting that happen.
It's not happening, and I think that might be it for KMZ to take the first round. But Ken does it. BUMFUZZLE out of nowhere takes out the first round, and maybe he's going to force another match between these two guys.
KMZ constantly trying to block the Ken's advances here, but KMZ is getting backed into the corner slowly. I think that they realize now they're pushing forwards onto the Ken. Both of them are blocking, shimmying, and trying to poke out each other.
Let's see who does what now. KMZ right now is taking the advantage right now on BUMFUZZLE. BUMFUZZLE right now is trying to use what he does best and try to attack, try to at least do some damage to KMZ, but KMZ is wary of any attacks from Ken. A Drake drive into a combo. Let's see a fire Tatsumaki into a Shoryuken. That's how you link your attacks together.
That is how you string them together. Ken is currently juggling the Manon, trying to force them out, but Manon hits him with a counter up. Goes for a grab but misses. Ken is trying to find more and more range. He's trying to close the gap and get closer towards punishing the Manon. Manon now running back into that corner again, but she's terrified of getting trapped by the Ken. It looks like the Ken is looking for a fast way to close the match.
Critical R right now ready for Manon. Let's see if KMZ can utilize that attack and try to bring Ken's power down, or health bar down to his level. Or right now maybe Ken is going to end this match with a win. Let's see what happens next, because it's a quick attack and a quick KO right now for BUMFUZZLE. It's 1-1. Let's head out to the final match between Ken and Manon.
Ken has started all of these matches so far with a big overhead swing, and they keep getting blocked by the Manon. Manon goes into a nice grab there. It looks like both of them are draining their drive gauge bars, trying to find an opportunity on their opponent.
Yeah, you have to use that drive bar, because the drive range bar, because it's a really big help. If you don't use it, you're really in a disadvantage.
Definitely. I mean, Ken goes in for an overhead but misses. Manon keeps blocking, but Manon's getting pushed back bit by bit. Ken gets flipped here by the side of the corner that Ken was originally pushing Manon from. The Ken is teching some of these moves. He's trying to find the range and trying to get in up close to beat up the Manon. But Manon keeps blocking all of his advances.
You have to make sure that everything is blocked. Otherwise, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble trying to get away from whatever attack is coming your way. Right now, both players are playing it kind of safe, especially if on the first round of the final match between them.
Yeah, I think that whoever gets the advantage here is going to have a lot more of a mental fortitude here to carry on and win the match. It looks like the Ken is very low on health. He's almost down. Let's see if he can pull this back and win. But he can't. The Manon gets another KO.
And a small kick by Manon ends the first round. Let's head to round 2. Fight! There's some quick mistake button clicking. I'm assuming somebody clicked the share button. You need to click circle to go back into the game. Players need to be ready. Make sure that you don't hit each other, because there was a mistake. I'm assuming somebody is trying to share some, because on the PlayStation controller, especially if you're playing, there's a share button on the top right of the controller, so like your hand can slip very easily into that situation if you're button mashing.
Yeah. If you're button mashing or using the D-pad a lot, trying to go for some aerial attacks. But it appears that we got straight back into the game.
Let's see. Back in the game right now. Round 2. KMZ right now has the advantage and trying to end it. Let's see if BUMFUZZLE can secure another round for himself and force a final round between the final matches between these two guys. They've put on a fantastic match for us today.
Definitely, both of the players are playing very defensively here, trying to find a different way to poke each other out. The Manon has a huge advantage on the Ken now, especially considering the Ken's drive gauge is completely out. But both of them are almost out.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Tatsumaki, a special move, but it's not eventually countered into a final match. And Manon takes, and KMZ takes the match. 8 wins. Wonderful. 8 games. KMZ has played 8 games, won 8 games. The guy is unbelievable.
KMZ is a very, very talented player from what we've seen here. We saw him play Ken and Manon, and he won both of those.
Definitely. Yeah. So we're gonna probably head to the next match. But before that, let's talk about the match previously. What was amazing that caught your eye between the two players?
I think that the Ken was constantly pushing up against the Manon, trying to close the distance, because Manon's range is longer than him.
Yeah.
and the man was utilizing a lot of her grabs, and she did end up getting the full 5 stacks.
Exactly. Unlucky BUMFUZZLE. Wonderful playing by KMZ. Now we are going to our next match. It's going to it will include between BUMFUZZLE and I still have difficulties with his name.
CHARTUSEMIRE.
CHARTUSEMIRE. Is that your guess, or is that what you asked him?
That's my guess.
All right, so CHARTUSEMIRE and BUMFUZZLE. Let's see what happens. We got BUMFUZZLE with Ken, and CHARTUSEMIRE is going with his go-to character, his main, the Russian Cyclone.
Zangief.
There you go. There you go. The Russian Cyclone is going to be in an advantage. Let's see who has the advantage in this match. Everybody's checking their button. Make sure every button is working at the time. Testing is perfectly normal in these kind of games.
Definitely, yeah. If your buttons aren't perfect to how you want them to be, then you can lose the match on a technicality.
The crowd is going wild for both characters. Both fighters are smiling. BUMFUZZLE and CHARTUSEMIRE is both smiling. I hope the smile is always on their face. Hopefully, always happy.
Yeah, the crowd is commentating for me at this point. We see another Ken going into a Zangief again today. The Ken's drive gauge is almost out, but he's grappling the Zangief and forcing him back into that corner. Zangief is blocking. He goes in for a belly flop, but he misses, pushing the Ken straight back into that corner himself. Wow, this is exciting to watch.
That's a fast attacks by Zangief. I've never thought Zangief can move that quickly, especially if you got your opponent in the corner.
Definitely, Zangief's grabs do a lot of damage, and right now he's trying to juggle the Ken looking for that open opportunity. Ken's drive gauge is almost out, but Zangief still has a lot of moves left in his kit.
CHARTUSEMIRE takes the first round of the first match. Let's head to round 2. Fight!
Okay, we're going to see both of them poking here, looking for an opportunity. Ken is blocking, going in for a high punch. He's juggling him, forcing Zangief back into that corner. Zangief is running. He's scared of Ken's combo and string ability.
Yeah, you gotta avoid those combos, especially if you're Zangief, because like you're a bit of a slow character, especially you're a grapper. I see the crowd going wild about the attacks between BUMFUZZLE and CHARTUSEMIRE. Right now, CHARTUSEMIRE trying to take the advantage, but no, getting in trouble by BUMFUZZLE.
Ken perfectly dodges that grab there, but I think he gets hit by this one. This is a level 3 super. Let's see how much damage it does. Huge amount, almost completely knocks out the Ken here.
Exactly, Ken right now is in critical art. He can win this if he connects the critical art finishing move, level 3 critical move. Let's see if that happens. But right now, Zangief right now is very wary of that attack and trying to chip away at the damage, and he does, and takes the second round for him. The first match to him, 1-0 right now. CHARTUSEMIRE leads the match. Let's see if BUMFUZZLE can attack and get back into the game.
What a fast-paced match that last one was. Ken is very low on his drive gauge right now. He's getting poked down, but he gets punish countered, and he's getting headbutted and slammed into that corner. Ken knows this is the corner of death, so he's fighting his life to get out of that.
Exactly. Let's see what he does right now. Ken needs to win this match to force a third match between these guys. But Zangief right now is in control by this match. Let's see if he can finish up the match. Level 1 special has taken effect on Zangief.
Zangief juggling the Ken, finishing into the crowd with a nice super.
That was insane. That was crazy by Zangief. Yeah, especially like if you get grappled by Zangief, you know it's over. Like he needs only 3 of those grapples to end the match.
Zangief's damage is ridiculous in this game. He does so much damage with all of his grapples, and he has so many different ways to utilize them, combo them, string them together.
He's not called the Russian Cyclone for nothing.
Of course.
We're heading back now to the match. Let's see if CHARTUSEMIRE can win this match and like try to finish the match early. Let's see if Ken can actually do something different in the situation. Right now, Ken is attacking CHARTUSEMIRE in the corner. Let's see if he can get out a quick kick into a grapple. Wonderful attack by the Russian Cyclone, Zangief. Right now, BUMFUZZLE is in trouble.
Zangief applying pressure constantly. He is not letting up. He goes in for another grab, which leads into a KO.
And that's it. That match is over. Right now, BUMFUZZLE loses the match to CHARTUSEMIRE. CHARTUSEMIRE with 6 wins today. Unbelievable play by CHARTUSEMIRE. Unlucky BUMFUZZLE. that was a fantastic match.
I think that was probably the best use of Zangief that we've seen. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
utilizing his whole kit perfectly there.
Like even the air throws, air graps, every grab he managed. Like he used the ground grapple, the air throws.
Yeah.
Everything was done perfectly by CHARTUSEMIRE.
Yeah, and he found a lot of openings there with between BUMFUZZLE's gameplay. He was trying to constantly find an opportunity to hit his grapple, which he did do very successfully.
Exactly. Let's go back now to our final match of the stream today. It's going to be including between AMEELO and BUMFUZZLE. Let's see if BUMFUZZLE can secure a win after BUMFUZZLE. Sorry, apologies. BUMFUZZLE trying to secure a win after that loss against CHARTUSEMIRE.
We're still going to have a turn into Ryu, another classic old school match between the two best fighters.
There we go, OG School in the house. Let's see who wins it. Is it going to be the fists of Ryu or the kicks of Ken?
I'm excited to see this one. Both of these players are very good at the people that they play.
They're very good players, but right now Ken is attacking without any defensive or, completely offensive.
Yeah, Ken absolutely started that match by comboing and bullying him straight into the corner. Oh, but he attacks it with another punish counter of his own. This appears it might be a perfect.
AMEELO in trouble. First round goes to BUMFUZZLE.
That was a beautiful match to see there. The Ken's aggressive plays into the Ryu. This is really where you need to care about the frame data of your characters here.
Exactly. Can you explain to our viewers what's the frame character and what does it do?
Well, each move has a different frame data, and some moves are slower than others, some moves are faster than others. So it allows you to block and attack faster or slower, and it gives your opponents advantage or disadvantage depending on your attack.
It just depends on when you start your attack and when it ends.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, awesome. That's fantastic. Thank you for that input. Anything else that we'd like to say?
I don't know, this match seems very close right now. They are both incredibly low, but the Ken sweeps in with a clean KO.
And takes the first first match of the competition between these players. There's a change of character. E-Honda, AMEELO switching up to E-Honda. Let's see if the man from the land of the rising sun can do some damage to the American playboy.
I think that Ken's going to struggle dealing with all of E-Honda's headbutts, considering that Ken's going to get close range, and E-Honda's very good at close range, especially with his 100-pound slap.
Exactly. Let's see if AMEELO can capitalize, and it does right through his Hadouken. That's a fantastic attack. AMEELO starts off very well. Let's see if Ken punishes E-Honda for that.
I'm pretty sure that E-Honda's headbutt is actually one of his armored moves, so it's an uninterruptible strike. So it gives him invincibility frames, which means that any damage he takes, he just gets back.
Fantastic. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Both players are trying to play it safe. A drive attack that misses, a flying Tatsumaki into a counter attack, and a couple of hits. Right now, let's see. AMEELO has a BUMFUZZLE in the corner, but grapple tosses AMEELO back into the corner, and now Ken is going to town on E-Honda.
Both of their drive games are empty, but it looks like Ken gets that match with a nice KO, pushing E-Honda into the corner, absolutely bullying him.
First round goes to BUMFUZZLE. Let's see if AMEELO can at least force another round and force another match between these guys.
Yeah, Ken tries to create some distance there by using a fireball, but E-Honda closes the gap immediately. E-Honda's drive gauge is almost out. Well, it is out. Ken's is almost out. Both of them are running on empty right now, trying to bully each other and find opportunities. E-Honda with a nice 100-hand slap, but the Ken immediately comes back with a Tatsumaki.
Ken right now without any damage, and it's a quick KO and a quick end to the match. Ken wins it. Unlucky AMEELO. GG for BUMFUZZLE. That's his third win of the day. Let's see who heads over. I think that's the end of the first group, and we saw a fantastic game between the players, and a fantastic attacks between different characters, different moves, utilizing the corners, utilizing the grapples. Is fantastic in what we've seen today.
Oh, of course, yeah. We're seeing a lot of Ken being played, and that's because I think Ken is probably one of the crowd favorites. He's an old school character, up close bruiser.
Ken! I like Ken. I'm a big fan of Ken.
He's a Ken main.
Yeah, I'm a Ken man. So we'll be right back with you guys after this for a 10-minute break, and we're going to head into the next group, which is Group D.
تصوير الافتتاح رحت معاها.
Being behind the camera, learning how it all works with the lighting, and it's just been a great experience. I feel like I've learned so much for something I've been passionate towards, very quickly and very efficiently.
It was very challenging, but it was very rewarding at the same time because I was in constant communication with the team, and it was really fun to, have that back and forth of a concept we were both working towards.
Island Clash Academy اللي دائما نخبر الناس ان يشاركوا معانا، سجلوا على روابط التواصل الاجتماعي، وفي في طاقم اداري يساعدك تطلع باحسن صوره.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنتوا شنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلا لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم، أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم، فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب، وخلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبونه.
Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Because of gaming, we tend to have very rounded shoulders. So here are some exercises that you can do to help strengthen that. Number one, grab a band and just pull your shoulders apart, strengthening those back muscles. You can do anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. So here is another exercise that you can do to help stretch your chest muscle. This tends to get very tight and short because of our gaming position. So what you want to do is put your hands on a wall and then open up your chest and hold for around 30 seconds to get a nice big stretch. For these exercises, you can do them between your sets, while you're waiting in the lobby, or while you're just resting at home. Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Getting a good night's sleep for any gamer is crucial. It will help improve cognitive thinking, reaction time, and reduce brain fog. This will help your brain excel and make better decisions in high-stress situations. Here are our 3 best tips for a good night's sleep. Number 1, create a routine. The more consistent you are with what time you go to bed, the more likely you're going to have a good night's sleep. Number 2, try to limit your gaming and light exposure to 1 hour before bedtime to minimize your light exposure. And number 3, create a dark room for your body to get used to the space and get ready for bed.
معاكم احمد بعيده بي سي ادفايزر، واليوم جايب لكم معلومات تهمكم في عالم البي سي وعالم الجيم. في كل جيمنج سيت اب من الاشياء المهمه طبعا اللي هي الشاشه. خلونا اعرفكم على المعلومات اللي بتفيدكم في وقت تختارون الشاشه المناسبه لكم. طبعا احجام الشاشه معروفه اللي هي 24 انش 27 32، وطبعا البانل تايبس اللي هم الاي بي اس والتي ان. التي ان صار هاي اوتديتد فنقدر نستثنيه. وعندنا طبعا اخر شيء اللي هو الفي اي. وشيء وايد مهم انك تختار ريزولوشن الشاشه يتناسب مع الجرافيك كارد اللي عندك. كان عندك كارت مثلا من اللو اند تروح على فول اتش دي، الميد رينج 2K، هاي اند 4K. وايد مهم تعرفون الميجا هرتز اللي موجوده على الشاشه. طبعا كل ما كان اعلى كل ما كان افضل، لكن عدد الهرتز وايد مربوط بالريزولوشن مالك. يعني اذا عندك فول اتش دي تروح 240 360. هني طبعا سرعه الاستجابه بتكون حدها عاليه. فرايي انا الشاشه المثاليه حق اغلب الجيمرز اللي هي شاشه 27 انش ريزولوشن 2K مع اي بي اس بانل و165 هرتز. في نفس الوقت سعرها ممتاز وفيوتشر بروف وتناسبك حق احتياجك.
Oh my gosh, when I first came in, I felt so welcome. The space was so cool and creative.
البداية كانت شوية صعبة، بس عقب مع الخبرة اللي اكتسبناها مع التريننج اللي حصلناه من ايلاند كلاش، يعني ما شاء الله يعني قدرنا ان ننجز ونصير احسن.
الحلو في البرنامج انه مو بس اقدر اكون في الاي سبورت، اقدر حتى ان وقت انا ابي اتعلم شيء صوب البرودكشن اقدر اروح هناك اتعلم، مثل كتصوير الافتتاح رحت معاهم.
Being behind the camera, learning how it all works with the lighting, and it's just been a great experience. I feel like I've learned so much for something I've been passionate towards very quickly and very efficiently.
It was very challenging, but it was very rewarding at the same time because I was in constant communication with the team. And it was really fun to, have that back and forth of a concept we were both working towards.
ايلاند كلاش اكاديمي اللي دائما نخبر الناس ان يشاركوا معانا، سجلوا على روابط التواصل الاجتماعي، وفي في طاقم اداري يساعدك تطلع باحسن صوره.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنتوا شنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلا لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم، أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم. فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب. خلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبونه.
Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Because of gaming, we tend to have very rounded shoulders. So here are some exercises that you can do to help strengthen that. Number one, grab a band and just pull your shoulders apart, strengthening those back muscles. You can do anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. So here is another exercise that you can do to help stretch your chest muscle. This tends to get very tight and short because of our gaming position.
We're back with you guys after a fantastic Group C. And that concluded. I'm back here with Al-Eis and Oatmeal with me. How do you think of the first group?
I think the first group went very well, especially with a lot of the close-up fights and brawls and grabs.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
To watch.
The crowds are here and they're going wild. Let's see if they go wild again in the next group. We're heading for our first match off stream is going to be between HUJAIR and IZACKO.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see, especially IZACKO.
IZACKO is our light and sound guy. He does everything that you see here on the stages, on everything that he does, the lights, the sounds, and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I heard he's a very, very good player. He's, I'm definitely going to be rooting for him in the corner.
We're going to show you the leaderboard before we head over to the first match of the Group C. Let's see who qualified. And KMZ and CHARTUSEMIRE has qualified for the finals tomorrow. So we'll see them tomorrow, hopefully, with the people who qualified from Group A and Group B.
Definitely, KMZ with 0 losses coming up. He is a very strong fighter and a very good
exactly.
player.
So like I want to see JP's guy, Luke's guy. What's her name?
Manon.
No, not Manon. The one who won yesterday, Yuri's action yesterday. We saw fantastic games. We'll head now back to our first match of Group D between HUJAIR and IZACKO. IZACKO, like I said, he's our light and sound guy. As you can see him, he's happy, he's ready. And let's see if he does well in the first match between him and HUJAIR. Let's see, HUJAIR is calm and collected. IZACKO right now is laughing. I'm assuming a quick fight. Rio against Ken, round 1 fight.
Yeah, I mean, Ryu coming in with some good blocks. He's a very, very good player, as I said before, and he gets grappled straight into the corner as he's getting bullied by the Ken. He grapples straight back, though. Very good plays. It looks like this is a grapple war so far.
Yeah, it might be a grapple throw. Ken is just manhandling Ryu right now on stage. It's a quick attack by Ryu. Let's see if he does it. IZACKO is in trouble. Get out of the corner, yeah, IZACKO.
Both of them trying to go for a grab, but Ryu and Ken both take the grab. The Ken is bullying him straight back into that corner, forcing him, but he hits him with a punish counter, trying to create some range out of that corner. He goes for one again. His drive bar is almost completed. Oh, and the Ken hits back. His drive bar is gone, but it looks like he's going to get the KO against the Ryu.
And the first round goes to HUJAIR. Let's see if he can finish off the match, or we can see IZACKO any response right now.
It looks like the Ryu is constantly blocking, forcing himself back into that corner for unknown reasons. The Ken hitting him with another block. The Ryu is trying to escape that corner desperately, but he can't seem to find it. He finds it with a punish counter, pushing against the Ken, but the Ken hits him straight back into that corner. There is no counterplay for this Ryu here.
Right now, and a special move did not connect. Right now, Ryu is in critical art. Let's see if he can capitalize on that and do his special move. Unfortunately, Ken is not giving him the space to do that. And another KO in the second round. Let's see, first match goes to HUJAIR. Let's see if HUJAIR can capitalize on that advantage.
Let's see if Ken can keep up his brutality and his menacing attacks and driving forwards constantly, never retaliating.
I remember when you said brutality, my mind went to Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, fatality.
Fatality. There's actually a brutality in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
well.
there is.
Like one of the fatalities is called brutality, where you like pummel your opponent into breaking him into pieces.
Yeah, I mean, this game, both of the graphics in both of those games are incredible to look at and very good to watch.
Let's see now if IZACKO can at least take the match or not. Quick Shoryuken right now, and HUJAIR ends the first round to his case, and the crowd is up and ready. Let's see, cheering for IZACKO. Let's see if IZACKO can do something with the crowd.
IZACKO is smiling while he's getting beaten. I don't know if he enjoys this or not. It's quite a unique thing to look at.
It's a quite unique thing, exactly. Let's see. Come on, let's do this. Ethan, you have to do it. You have to get out of the corner. My friend, your life is almost over. A quick corner, but Ken does not allow him to leave the corner and pushes him back into the corner. A special move, and it does not connect it well.
Ryu is constantly trying to find that poke and get out of that corner, but he just can't seem to do it. The Ken is bullying him again and again. He finds the middle ground. He's able to find and push back against the Ken. But Ken goes in with another KO with the pokes.
Quick punches, quick pokes, and that's it. The match is over. Right now, HUJAIR wins his second match of the day. Well done, IZACKO, and the crowd is cheering him for his sportsmanship, and he's smiling, he's laughing, he's happy based on the games. Right now, the next match is going to be between IZACKO and BLINDFIST. It's going to be an Island Clash fight between these two employees we have right now on Island Clash. So it's an Island Clash grudge match right now between Ethan and Shutter. That's the name, that's their actual names. But the names that we have right now for them is IZACKO and BLINDFIST. We have Teal Flamingo and Island Clash.
The roof is being raised off the handle here.
The roof is being raised off the handle. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Wonderful comeback. Let's see if Island Clash, the Island Clash crew can give us a fantastic match. Let's see what happens. It's Ryu against Manon right now. Let's see who heads into the first round and takes the first match.
I mean, BLINDFIST looks pretty nervous here. He's looking at the screen. He's wondering who to play and what to do here. And Ethan, he looks calm, cool, collected. They're both smiling. They're both happy. This is going to be a fun match, just between friends.
Fun match. Let's see what happens. Let's see. We're heading into the first round of the first match between Ethan and Shutter. Let's see. Round one, fight.
I think that Ethan is going to try and go in with some fireballs here to create some distance between him and Shutter, but I know that Shutter is going to come in with some aggressive grabs and just absolutely dominate him, forcing him into the corner, as we can see here. Ryu's getting pushed back further and further, and he's trying to find an opportunity and hit, but he's not maining it.
Exactly. Before we end this match, a quick shout out from IZACKO to his future fiance. He just wants to say he loves you, and no matter what he does, he knows he's going back to you, and he's happy that he's going to be part of that golden cage, especially after getting married to his fiance.
Inshallah, God willing, he has a very happy life.
Yeah, we wish you all the best of luck when you get engaged, entering the golden cage of marriage. But right now you need to focus on Manon, because Manon is destroying you all over the stage.
Perfect KO coming in clean from the Manon, kicking him into that corner again
Shutter
and again.
wins the first match between these guys. Let's see if there's another rematch right now. Let's see if IZACKO can do it.
I wonder how this Ryu is going to handle playing against BLINDFIST in here. He is struggling. He keeps blocking but getting pushed into the corner. He goes in for a spinning kick, but the Manon just blocks it perfectly.
Manon right now is trying to control the match. Quick jabs and a quick punches right now, but right now nothing connects for Manon, but coming quickly, and the judo fighter from France does well, and another grapple throw by Ryu.
Is this turning into a grappling match here, I see? They're both flipping each other constantly.
Yeah, nobody cares about Street Fighter anymore. Let's just throw each other out.
Yeah, let's just throw each other around. Yeah, like the Ken and Zangief from earlier.
Yes, exactly. Let's go back right now. IZACKO right now is in trouble in the first round between the second match. Right now, BLINDFIST right now. Let's see, the crowd is going wild, enjoying what's happening right now on screen.
Ryu is low on health. Let's see if he can keep up this pressure and keep up the, well, not death.
Nope. It does not work. It does not work right now. Round one goes to Shutter by BLINDFIST, taking the match. Hopefully, if he wins the second round now, he wins the second match. Let's see who goes for the bragging rights, especially tomorrow you guys are gonna face each other at work. So the bragging rights is gonna happen.
Hits him with the knife, Josh. See, he's pushing back the Manon, but Manon immediately jumps towards him. Manon misses the block on that one, but gets the block on the second fireball and the third one. Manon going in for an aerial attack. Ryu does not know how to handle it. Manon going in for a leg sweep, pushing him back into the corner with a grapple, forcing the Ryu into blocking and trying to fight his way out.
Ryu is a bit slow on the moves. Right now, a special move by Manon, and it connects right now. Let's see if that is over or not. Yes, it is. And another KO for BLINDFIST. Wonderful match right now. GG for BLINDFIST. GG for Shutter. Wonderful playing by the guys. Escort, don't leave. Don't go anywhere. You still have another match to go after this. So don't go away, because you got another whooping ready for you.
Yeah, I mean, Ethan, he played so well in that match. Yeah, definitely, yeah. He didn't get pushed into the corner at all, not once.
Yeah, he's going to face HUJAIR again. I think now we're going to head back to the next round, and we'll see who heads right now, who heads for the next round, which I think is going to be between, it's going to be BLINDFIST versus HUJAIR. on the third match.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see if BLINDFIST locks in the Manon again versus the HUJAIR.
Let's see if HUJAIR can control the match and guarantee his third match of that third win of the day.
It looks like we're getting a replay of the last match, Manon versus Ryu here.
Let's see, both players are ready. There's some nice sportsmanship talk between each player. That's what we like. That's what we aspire to, especially at Island Clash. Hopefully, the sportsmanship trumps everything.
Oh, of course, yeah. Sportsmanship is very important, especially the camaraderie.
Yeah, and you saw the camaraderie between IZACKO and BLINDFISTing in the previous round. How, even though IZACKO lost the match, he was happy with just participating.
They were both smiling, had a lovely handshake at the end.
Exactly. Let's see a quick start by right now HUJAIR. Quick punches and a quick attack into a punish counter and a Shoryuken by Ryu. Ryu is just pulling up the attacks left, right, center. BLINDFISTing right now is in trouble. Let's see if he can do some damage and attack Ryu and reduce the health bar of Ryu.
It looks like the Ryu knows how to perfectly utilize his kit. But Manon goes in for but she misses. And Ryu gets a clean KO very quick.
Very quick. Round one goes to HUJAIR. Let's see if round two is the same or if BLINDFISTing can do some damage and take the round.
It looks like the Ryu is retorting against the loss of his friend. He's bullying the Manon back into the corner. He's forcing them, pushing them further back and back. The Manon's trying to shimmy and find the ground, but they can't seem to find it. Ryu is bullying them, hitting them with a string of combos.
Here's a tip for IZACKO. If you're gonna play with Ryu, this is how you play with him.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Ryu gets the KO here. And he does. Perfect KO. He does
a perfect KO right now. HUJAIR is on fire.
HUJAIR seems to be cleaning up the Manon here.
Yeah, right. We head over to the second match right now. BLINDFIST needs to win this to force another match.
Ryu tries to go for a fireball, but it gets teched and dodged by the Manon here. Manon is now forcing him back into the corner. It appears that both of the players are trying to be more up close and find opportunities for grabs and throws.
Exactly. Let's see what he does. Let's see if Manon can do some damage right now. BLINDFISTing taking the advantage over HUJAIR, but HUJAIR quickly goes into a punch into Tatsumaki right now. Very quick counters and attacks with the medium and medium punches and medium kicks.
Both of the players here on very low health, and Manon seems to get the KO.
Manon is one win away to force a final round and a final match between these fantastic players today. All the players that played today were doing a fantastic job. We want to thank them for their participation and everything they've done throughout the stream.
Manon is just, Ryu is just spamming the fireballs into the Manon, and Manon doesn't really know how to deal with them. Manon can't close the gap because she doesn't have any fireballs or ranged attacks of her own.
Yeah, that's the problem when you don't have a fireball, when you don't have a projectile character. You kind of have to close the gap between you and the projectile character.
Ryu is forcing the Manon into the corner. He does not want to give up that lead, and he gets another KO.
HUJAIR got pissed off of the first round and managed to come back in round 1-1. Let's see if he does it and secure his win in this match. BLINDFIST right now is in trouble. Let's see if he can avoid those attacks and avoid those grapples by Ryu.
I mean, definitely both of the players here have level 3 super attacks ready and prepared. I want to see how both of them are going to utilize them, or if either of them are going to get low enough to use the critical arts.
Hopefully, let's see, because like you said, each critical art has a different graphics to it.
Slightly different animation towards it, and it does a bit more damage as well.
Exactly. So let's see if it happens. Right now, HUJAIR is running on fumes, but he does not need it, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Ryu and HUJAIR takes another win. That's his third win of the day. That was a fantastic game between BLINDFIST and HUJAIR.
Yeah, BLINDFIST really came into his own in one of the matches there with all of the throws while he was pushing back the Ryu into the corner.
Yeah, he tried him. Unlucky shutter. Hopefully you can do well in the next matches that you have left over. But now we will head back to our stage for our IZACKO against HUJAIR. Let's see who wins this match.
I mean, if it's a Ryu versus Ryu mirror matchup, I think we know who's winning.
Yeah, I hope it's a mirror match between these two fantastic players, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, IZACKO seems happy to be here. He seems to be enjoying the vibe of playing on stage.
IZACKO, our microphones are working fine. Thank you very much for setting up our mics and our lights.
Thank you very much. IZACKO, he's a very good light and sound technician, definitely.
Yeah, he's amazing. He loves his fiancée, as you know, and this is what he wants to do. That's the smile. There you go. The heart for his fiance. I'm sure she's gonna. That's getting some brownie points with your wife.
Oh, definitely, yes. That's some good deeds right there.
Yeah. So I guess you can go out tonight, my friend. Let's go back right now. Let's see if it's going to be Rio against Ryu, a mirror match fight, but I don't see it happening. Maybe, you never know. And right now it is a mirror match. It's Ryu against Ryu. You have to learn, you have to understand how to avoid it. HUJAIR ready and trying to destroy IZACKO.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be an interesting match. They're both going to be spamming fireballs, trying to get the ground on each other. But it looks like HUJAIR is a lot more of a close-up fighter. He knows how to utilize Ryu's kit a lot better instead of just the classic fireballs. IZACKO going in for a grab there, draining some more health off of HUJAIR. This is really interesting to see from him.
A Hadouken into the corner. You have to get out of there, IZACKO. You have to get out of the corner because the corner means death.
IZACKO getting grabbed and flipped around like a rag. He does not know how to counter these. And he gets KO'd.
Nope, that's a quick KO right now for HUJAIR. Round 2 fight.
Okay.
So, the guys outside, like around the area, are giving some advice to IZACKO. You gotta know how to block. You know how to attack. The crowd is going wild and they're happy with IZACKO's performance.
Especially how he drained HUJAIR's drive gauge.
It did. But right now he's in the corner. Is it problem? Is trouble? Let's see if that ends the match quickly for HUJAIR. Trying to Ryu right now with the critical card. If he can connect, he can do some damage, but that is too quick for him.
And it's a GG for that round.
GG for that round. Unlucky IZACKO. Well done, HUJAIR. Let's head to the next round and the next round of the second match.
Let's see if IZACKO can pull a lead forward here, but it appears he can't. HUJAIR is bullying him into the corner, drain half his health bar within the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, let's see what happens now. Let's see if IZACKO does it, but no, I don't think it's going to make a difference right now. A Shoryuken right now, the health bar, quick kicks between these characters, and Ryu, that's it, takes the first round of the second match.
IZACKO getting poked down here constantly, relentlessly. There is no counterplay for him. He can't seem to figure out what to do.
Ethan, you need to smile. You need to be happy. There you go. There you go, Ethan. Make be happy during the fight because you're doing very well for a Street Fighter player.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I mean, he really likes Ryu. He only really has experience on Ryu, even though he's getting beaten by Ryu. But I mean, he seems to be enjoying himself. He's not doing too bad. He's getting grappled quite a lot, and I think this might be the KO here.
And the KO and the end of the match between IZACKO and HUJAIR. That's it. That's the third match. IZACKO, don't go anywhere because you have one more match to go against CROWW.
Let's see if IZACKO can pull back and win this final match.
Exactly. That was a fantastic play. GG for HUJAIR. Well done, IZACKO. Let's see if you can, maybe you can change up the characters. Maybe you can try a different style of tactics in the next match.
I mean, if he plays Ken, maybe he might have better luck with spamming the fireballs.
Definitely. Spam those fireballs, IZACKO. Spam them. Let's head to the next match between CROWW and IZACKO. CROWW is ready. Let's see. He's very serious on the picture, but I think he's a very smiling person right now in real life. As you can see the smile on his face. CROWW is ready right now. Let's see what he picks. He goes with Yuri. We've seen Yuri in I think our second day of the tournament.
We did. We saw Yuri yesterday, and Yuri dominated the field with the amount of combos that she was throwing out. Very high skill character here.
IZACKO, I guess you just leave the controller by itself and just hope for the best. Round 1 fight into the first match between these guys. Tatsumaki connects well for IZACKO, but unfortunately the combos right now by CROWW is taking a toll. Right now the life bar of IZACKO is just draining.
Yuri is stringing these combos together. For some reason Yuri pushed him out of the corner to continue the combos to the other side of the arena.
Block, yeah, IZACKO, block!
Yuri's drive gauge is out and she gets a KO. Easy.
You need to learn how to block, IZACKO. That's the way to do it. You have to avoid the attack.
Yeah, IZACKO is struggling to handle all of these combos. He does not know how to deal with them. Yuri gets in with a grab into a drive rush, pushing and punishing him back into that corner. Ryu's health bar is getting drained. Yuri using a super. And she is just taking more and more of his health bar off, forcing him into that corner.
Wonderful attack right now, but a punish counter by CROWW, sorry, and that ends the first match between them.
That was a very, very quick first match.
That was a very, very quick first. Especially like if you're playing with Yuri, because Yuri is like super duper quick.
Yuri is very high speed, very high combo, very difficult combos as well. She has a lot of different things to manage.
Yeah, exactly. IZACKO right now is in trouble in the corner. He's trying to set up his special power, but right now it's nothing. His life bar is almost empty, and it's over. KO, first round of the second match goes to CROWW.
Yuri seems to be dominating these matchups with all of the combos so far that we've seen in the tournament.
Yeah,
they hit with a clean punish counter. He's trying to combo back, but Yuri immediately goes for a leg sweep, pushing him straight back into that corner that we've seen before. There is, I don't think the Ryu can figure out how to block. He is getting countered and comboed so hard here. He is absolutely getting bullied, and his health bar is getting drained.
And I think that is over. I think the match is going to be over, and that is it. CROWW takes the match, and a quick 2-0 towards him. Unlucky IZACKO. That was fantastic. One of the greatest matches we've seen today, especially by a player like CROWW.
Definitely. I wasn't expecting that from CROWW. CROWW is a very good player on Yuri, it seems.
Exactly.
So the next match against HUJAIR and CROWW is going to be very interesting to watch.
Exactly. So with all that said, let's head to the next match. It's going to be between HUJAIR and CROWW. Both players are ready. HUJAIR playing with the what you call them, the
punch pads.
No, what's it called?
I think it's called a punch pad.
Is it a punch pad?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought there was a name for the arcade stick using. HUJAIR right now, not messing around between him and CROWW. Let's see who wins this match.
I think it's called a punch pad because when you get angry, you can break it.
I break controllers when I get mad.
Seriously?
Like, you know how many controls I've broken for like the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3. The only PlayStation controller that I haven't broken yet is the PlayStation 5.
Is it because it's the most expensive one?
It is because it's the most expensive one. It is definitely because it's the most expensive one. And I don't want to be spending like 40, like 50 dinars on an actual controller.
Ridiculously overpriced.
Let's go back to the controller. Let's go back to the game right now between CROWW and HUJAIR. HUJAIR right now is struggling at the moment between him and CROWW. CROWW is having Ryu in the corner. You have to get out of there, HUJAIR.
Yuri maintaining those combos, spinning him into the air with a clean DP. Ryu jumps out of the corner and is now pushing Yuri back into the corner. Yuri hits it with another DP, trying to constantly push back. Ryu is low on health, but he's currently got the combo lead. Not anymore. Yuri coming in with a clean KO.
Exactly, a quick KO for the first round. Let's go to second round fight.
Yuri coming in with a grab, pushing him straight back into that corner. Ryu flips her straight back out. Now pushing Yuri into the corner. It looks like it's a grab match apparently now.
It is. Let's see who wins the first match of the final game of the day, and hopefully we can end up with a bang.
Definitely, both of these players are utilizing a lot of mix-ups with high and low kicks, trying to outblock their opponents.
CROWW right now is unfazed by the attacks of Ryu, but right now HUJAIR does the damage and takes about a third of his power.
Both of them have an empty drive gauge, but I think that Yuri's going to win this one.
Yuri's definitely going to win this one, especially with all that life bar is gone. That's a quick KO. They're ready to jump into the next match. HUJAIR is excited to head back to the second match and get his revenge.
Definitely, I think so. I think that Yuri has a lot of experience playing against Ryu players because they seem to know how to counter them perfectly.
Exactly. A quick grapple into a kick, back to pushing Ryu back into the corner.
Yuri is overwhelming all of these Ryus because, like I said earlier, the frame data is very important, and Yuri's frame data is very high, or very low even, so she can attack a lot faster than Ryu.
The way that cools down between her first attack and second attack is like very minimal.
Yeah, definitely. Ryu's attacks are a lot slower, but I think they hit a bit harder than Yuri, which is why she's so combo dependent. Apparently, this Yuri is now getting comboed out, but from what we've seen yesterday, that Yuri was able to carry on the win from such low health, which it looks like she's doing now.
Constant grapples, but right now, HUJAIR takes the first round of the second match. Round 2, fight.
I think HUJAIR has finally learned how to counter a Yuri and figured out how to block a lot properly here.
Maybe.
But, yeah, from what it seems, the Yuri is comboing him back into that corner that is so desperately, you know, the death corner. Yeah, the death corner. You have to get out of there. Yuri forces herself into the corner, but manages to push Ryu all the way to the other side of the stage. KO 1-1. Let's see who wins it. HUJAIR needs to win this to force another match. CROWW needs to win this to secure his victory. Yeah, I think that CROWW is a very good player here with a lot of the combos that he's stringing together. He knows how to tech and block all of the fireballs and moves that Ryu is throwing at him. CROWW is forcing the Ryu back into the corner for the millionth time this match. He's constantly comboing. The Ryu does not have any counterplay to this, especially now the drive gauge was empty for the
And
Crow.
a quick KO, and that is it. That ends the match, and Crow, GG to Crow. Well done, unlucky HUJAIR. That was a fantastic, that's a 6th win for Crow. And it's a fantastic end to our matches of Group D. Let's see what, based on what you saw, Oatmeal, what do you think, like, based on the players that played, what do you think how well they did?
I mean, I think a lot of the players tend to favor the older characters such as Ken and Ryu, but obviously the newer characters like Manon and Yuri are definitely played, and they're both very good characters to play, but I don't think they were utilized properly until we saw the Yuri come in.
Exactly, like we saw how Yuri was utilized fully yesterday, especially and today. So I'm gonna be excited tomorrow's final. Make sure you watch us. You're gonna see us live here on islandclash.bh, available on YouTube, on Twitch, on Instagram. Everything's available. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share to your friends. And if you like to join us in Island Clash for any upcoming tournaments, islandclash.bh is available for registration. If you want to learn how to become a caster, how to be part of the lights, part of the music, part of the production, make sure you sign up. We are we have the Island Clash Academy. With all that said, thank you for watching us today. We are going to head back to Riham for the end of the show.
Today was a blast. We had many strong matchups and they definitely did deliver. And we are just getting started as our group stages are finally over. Thank you for watching and be ready for tomorrow's clash, which will be the finals of the Quickfire Street Fighter 6 tournament.